Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going over a new skill, unit conversions. Of course, when we go over a new skill, we first go over the easiest difficulty level. So this video is going to be covering the foundational difficulty level. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and let's tackle this first question. So, a frozen pepperoni pizza has 6 servings. If the pizza contains a total of 1,860 calories, what is the number of calories per serving? So, this calories per serving represents a ratio. So, we should write it here. Calories per, the per turns into a division sign. And notice, servings, so this is xcal, over serving. So that's one serving. This is extremely important to remember when we are doing our unit conversions. There is only one serving. So this is what we're going to use to set up a proportion. So now we have 1,860. If you are confused how to set up a proportion, I'll be recommending the previous skill that we went over. That was all about that. So now we have 1,860 over 6 equals xcal over 1 serving. Of course, same units are opposite. Calories, opposite calories, servings, opposite servings. We can now just use butterfly multiplication to solve for the answer. 1,860 times 1 is 1,860. 6 times x is 6x. So we can see here we just need to divide 1,860 by 6. The answer to that is 310. So there are 310 calories per 1 serving. On to our next question here. A sunflower is 2.4 meters tall. What is the sunflower's height in centimeters? So once again, we have a unit conversion rate. 1 meter equals 100 centimeters. That is the same thing as a ratio. 1 meter equals or over 100 centimeters. This is what we're going to use to help solve for our answer. And I know that this was one of our easier questions, but once we get to our medium and advanced difficulty level, we're going to have to set all of them up like this pretty much. So 2.4 meters over X amount of centimeters. Make sure those units line up. 2.4 m over X cm. And now we can solve easily for our answer. 1 times X is X. 100 times 2.4 is 240. So x equals 240. D is our answer. On to another question here. The price of a 7-pound bag of dried black beans is $9.80. Which of the following statements is true? We can see each of these statements is just trying to find the per pound value. So dollars per pound. Once again, very similar to question number 1. We're going to set up a proportion. X dollars over 1 pound. That is that dollars per pound representation. So over 1 pound. And then we can set this equal to our ratio here. 9.8, that is our dollar amount, over our pound amount. 7. We can now use butterfly multiplication to solve for the answer. 9.8 times 1 is 9.8. 7 times x is 7x. To isolate our x value, we just divide 9.8 by 7. 9.8 divided by 7 is 1.4. So answer choice B is correct. The price of dried black beans is $1.40 per pound. Alright, next one. Rachel finished a marathon in 3.8 hours. What is her finish time in minutes? 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So very similar to question number 2, this one. Let's write our conversion. 1 hour over 60 min. And we have, they gave us an hour amount, which we need to convert into an X amount of minutes. Make sure, once again, same units need to be opposite each other in our proportion. So 3.8 hours over X minutes equals 1 hour over 60 minutes. We can now use cross multiplication to solve. X times 1 is just X equals 3.8 times 60. 3.8 times 60 is 228. So x equals 228. She finished the marathon in 228 minutes. So that's our last question here. All of these foundational difficulty level. Once again, make sure to stay tuned for both the medium and advanced difficulty level that we will go over tomorrow. I hope to see you guys then. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and goodbye.